Hi everyone, it's Marissa with BumblebeeApothecary.com. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to share with you a delicious and simple GAPS pumpkin muffin recipe. So this recipe is perfect for when you're on the GAPS diet, once you're allowed to have things like coconut flour and a little bit of honey. They're really delicious, they're really nice for snacks and breakfast, and you can enjoy them knowing that they're really healthy. So let's jump in and get started making some. The first thing that I'm going to add to my mixing bowl is one 29-ounce can of pumpkin. You can also use some cooked pumpkin if you get the whole ones and cook them yourself. To that I'm going to add 6 eggs. Next, I'm going to be adding my wet ingredients. I have 1/2 cup of oil. Now this can be a melted coconut oil. I'm actually using avocado oil this time. You could also use melted butter or ghee or even melted tallow. Really anything. It just needs to be 1/2 cup of some type of fat. Then also I'm adding 1/4 cup of honey. This is raw, organic, local honey. And also in this little cup of liquid ingredients is 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. At this point, I'm just going to mix everything to get those eggs and honey nicely incorporated. Once the wet ingredients are really well incorporated, it's time to add all of the dry ingredients. I have 1/2 cup of coconut flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. We're gonna do heaping teaspoons because we really like cinnamon. 1 teaspoon of ginger, and 1/2 teaspoon of cloves. Next, we're just going to mix all of that well. It smells so good, it reminds me of pumpkin pie. Okay, now at this point we're ready to put everything into our muffin tins. If you're used to cooking with coconut flour already, you'll know this, but these don't expand like traditional wheat flour muffins do quite as much. They do a little, but not nearly as much. So you're gonna fill the muffin cups pretty full, somewhere between 3/4 to all the way full. Okay, and now the next step is to put these into a preheated 350-degree Fahrenheit oven, and they usually, when I bake them, take about 45 minutes to bake. If you do the mini version, then I find that those take about 25 minutes. To make sure that they're done, you'll just want to touch the top of them lightly and see if they kind of bounce back and make sure that they're not still doughy. Then you'll know that they're done. So I'm gonna go pop these into the oven. Okay, the muffins are out of the oven now, and they turned out great. They are so delicious just by themselves. You can break them open and spread butter or ghee inside. Or my favorite way is to top them, if you're doing full GAPS, to top them with some homemade raw sour cream. It's actually really good. And if you're not doing strictly GAPS, you could do some raw whipped cream, which is nutrient dense and so delicious. They're really yummy. They're like a cross between a traditional muffin and a pumpkin pie. I hope you guys enjoy these this Thanksgiving holiday. I hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving with your friends and family. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you're excited about this time of year and all the fun baked goods and pumpkin spice things that you can make. I'm gonna have some more Christmas treats coming up on my channel too that are GAPS legal, so be watching for those. I have other GAPS recipes on my channel that I'll link below. I'll also have a link to my blog post below where there's a full written article and recipe card that you can print. I'm also gonna have some links below to where you can get some of the different equipment that I use, as well as one of my favorite places to buy organic and healthy food. And I've mentioned this before, but I have some free GAPS resources, some printables, and a free ebook. I'm gonna have a link below to my free GAPS Introduction Diet Recipe ebook, so you can grab that if you're interested. Alright, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That'll help more people find it. Share it with anybody else that you think might enjoy it. And if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. I make new videos every week on traditional health wisdom and living a sustainable DIY lifestyle. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.